Good morning, Tiger fans. I come to you this morning from inside the Warrensburg High School, where your 2017-18 Tigers basketball team is hard at work in preparation for the upcoming season. That season is just around the corner. We tip things off on November 29th at 5:30 p.m. against the Van Horn Falcons in the Van Horn Falcon Invitational in Independence, Missouri. These same two teams squared off last year in opening round, and the Tigers won on their way to a third-place finish in the tournament. We hope to see a lot of Tiger fans make the trip up to Independence to support the guys. I had a chance earlier this week to catch up with Tiger coach Chris Nimmo and get his thoughts on practices so far, his returning players, and other thoughts on the upcoming season. We hope you enjoy our first video edition of Catching Up with Coach.
Our first 2 weeks of practice have been really pretty good. As many kids as we have coming back from last year and with expectations and so forth have been very competitive. Like any team, some practices have been better than others, but we've been very pleased with our work efforts and just our teamwork and stuff for the most part. I think we're on track for where we should be this time of year. It's also that time of year that we need to play, so having our scrimmage tonight is a good thing. At this point in time, as far as where we are, if we're where we want to be, I don't think you're ever where you want to be because you see a lot of improvement that needs to be made. We're ahead of schedule from what I think we were last year, without a doubt. But we got to get better. We have a lot of moving parts right now, and some things have to sort themselves out. But we could be in a lot worse. We have a lot of players that have really kind of emerged from a season ago, who've had a really good summer, really good off season. Fall and early practice for us. Our seniors have all been really good with their work effort and leadership. Dalton Nappy is healthy again from elbow surgery. His leadership's been really good. Kate Peterson has been much the same. Those two guys, as far as our seniors from a leadership standpoint, have been really good. Riley Sopko is a kid who right now has been really, really good for us. Has rebounded really well. Been really good on the boards. He and Miles Berry are very similar in a lot of things that they do, so it's a lot of fun watching those two compete against each other in practice and so forth. Matthew Richner is our other senior who's much improved from a season ago, and we have a handful of juniors who are right there. Luke Landwehr is our most accomplished player from last year, earning all conference honors. Luke Mackey was our point guard. Peyton Long's one of our most improved players without question. Ajay Sheridan started a number of games for us last year. Zach Reed is, our biggest presence inside. And then our two other guys that are on varsity at this point in time, Trevor Reynolds and Jason Levine, are also doing a very fine job. So very, very competitive with who's going to earn playing time and who's going to do this or our expectations this year for a good season are for us to be competitive on a nightly basis, that we work and strive for each and every practice to get better. I think for the most part we've definitely done that, at least as far as practices are concerned. We think we have a chance to be competitive almost against every single team we play, if not every single team. And it's hard to judge if you're successful by wins and losses because there's a lot of other things that go into that, whether it's injuries, whether it's sickness, whatever it might be, but we think we have the makings to be able to compete against anybody. In our jamboree, what we hope to find out about our team is we just want to go out and compete. We want to go out and play hard. We want to see our players execute the things that we've been working on in practice. It's an event that you don't keep scores, so I'm sure there'll be some people in the stands keeping score. That's not what we're about. We're going to play a number of kids, a lot of minutes. Not exactly indicative of a game. In all likelihood, some of the players that we think are at the top of our order may play the least, and that's somewhat a lot of our returners because we know what they can do. We want to see kids in different roles and see what they do against different competition. The style that we're going to play this year, we're going to try to play fast offensively in transition, and if we don't have things, then we're going to look to be patient with that. We got guys that we want the ball in their hands, and we're going to look to get the ball in advantageous spots for those players. But we do want to take opportunity early in the possession if it's there. Defensively, somewhat the same thing, that looking to apply pressure at times, but definitely trying to protect
Our team's
the basket.
strength and weaknesses this year,
Well, as of right now, it's easily our depth. And so that has to sort itself out. I think I can easily say we have 8, 9 players right now who are vying for starting spots, and that'll shake itself out in the next week or two. But it's something that throughout the season might have moving parts. And also, over last year, we're much more balanced. We were fairly balanced last year offensively. We have a number of kids that we think can lead us on in scoring on any given night, and that's a lot of fun. The start to our season is a real challenge. We faced Van Horn and to start their tournament, a team that took us to double overtime last year, and much like us, they returned by far the majority of their team. I know their 2 leading scorers are back. So from night 1 up through Christmas, we're going to be challenged. After Van Horn, their tournament's really stacked, and a number of challenging opponents, potential opponents for us in that first week. After that, we play Center, who, along with Nevada, has more coming back than any other team in our conference, so it doesn't get any easier. St. Michael's, a new school. A lot of the O'Hara kids will be there, but they've added some new pieces as well, so challenging with that. And then Nevada as well right before Christmas. So we're going to have to come ready to play each and every night like we do always in our conference, and a lot of it's right before Christmas. So we're going to have to mature and progress as a team really quick.